Well, speaking of cutting into Newsom chatter,
here it comes.
Rise from the Empire State. Zohran is speaking. We are going to let's take a listen.
John.
You can
Appreciate
stick with
you.
it.
Thank you very much.
Boxes on the warehouse floor. Palms calloused from delivery bike handlebars. Knuckles scarred with kitchen burns. These are not hands that have been allowed to hold power. And yet, over the last 12 months, you have dared to reach for something greater. Tonight, against all odds, we have grasped it. The future is in our hands. My friends, we have toppled a political dynasty.
You always smile. Always has a smile. Yeah, no, it's hard to demonize a smile.
I wish Andrew Cuomo only the best in private life.
Oh my God! Middle finger.
Might be the final time I utter his name.
Wow.
Yeah, this is not
Did it
the
get
same
personal?
tone. This is not the same
This is
tone as
not
the
the-
Virginia speech.
Not the
No.
Spanberger speech.
No,
This is
not
only to the
Spanberger.
few.
Wow.
Yeah,
Interesting.
it's New York, right?
Yeah,
New
true.
York, tonight you have delivered a mandate for change.
He's at 50.6%.
Hey, man.
Hey.
Trump claimed
That's
a mandate
51,
with 49.
Jeffrey.
Oh, no,
Knowing
no,
your
oh,
numbers.
Yeah,
That's right.
I mean, he's clear of 50 right now.
For a government that delivers exactly that. On January 1st, I will be sworn in as the mayor of New York City.
I don't think there's been an enthusiasm for in the city at one of these rallies since David Dinkins' victory in '89.
So before I say anything else, I must
It's been that
say
long
this.
when you had that kind of
Thank
because
you.
Bloomberg's election didn't bring this.
No.
enthusiasm.
Elect me. I'm an
Busy
amazing
time.
technocrat.
Generation of New
Yeah.
Yorkers
It's going to be a busy time for realtors in Florida.
That the promise of a better future was a relic
It's
of
just the first
past.
step in Mamdani's efforts to lower housing costs. There's going to be a lot more
You showed
supply.
that politics speaks to
That's
you.
right.
Apparently,
Exactly.
a million New Yorkers are going to
Usher
leave.
in a new era of leadership. We will fight for you because we are you. Or as we say on Steinway, ana minkum wa ilaykum. Thank you to those so often forgotten by the politics of our city who made this movement their own. I speak of Yemeni bodega owners and Mexican abuelas, Senegalese taxi drivers and Uzbek nurses, Trinidadian line cooks and Ethiopian aunties.
That's good.
Yes, aunties.
He's reading the prompter, right? I mean, it's still good.
Oh,
Or has he memorized it?
no. He's prompters. He's got
Yeah,
he's
he's got those
prompter.
screens are the
He's-
prompter, I know, but
Yeah.
Know this city is your city.
He's very
And
polished.
this democracy is
Very.
yours too.
oddly seems more polished than Spanberger or
This
Yes.
campaign is about people
Cheryl,
like
even though
what
Probably
they
done
spoke
more
in
media.
politics
an
longer. Yeah.
1199 organizer
Yeah.
I met outside of Elmhurst Hospital on Thursday night.
Well, he drops every little thing. Here you go, SEIU.
totally.
$11.99.
The
Right.
trade
Commutes
unions.
2 hours each way from Pennsylvania because rent is too expensive in this city. It's about people like the woman I met on the BX33 years ago who said to me, I used to love New York, but now it's just where I live. And it's about people like Richard, the taxi driver I went on a 15-day hunger strike with outside of City Hall, who still has to drive his cab 7 days a week. My brother, we are in City Hall now. This victory is for all of them. And it's for all of you. The more than 100,000 volunteers who built this campaign into an unstoppable force. Because of you, we will make this city one that working people can love and live in again. With every door knocked, every petition signature earned, and every hard-earned conversation, you eroded the cynicism that has come to define our politics. Now I know that I have asked for much from you over this last year. Time and again, you have answered my calls. But I have one final request. New York City, breathe this moment in. We have held our breath for longer than we know. We have held it in anticipation of defeat. Held it because the air has been knocked out of our lungs too many times to count. Held it because we cannot afford to exhale. Thanks to all of those who sacrificed so much, we are breathing in the air of a city that has been reborn.
The humble speech.
You want to?
Wow.
We can probably pull out of it.
We can, but I have to tell
He's
you.
really talented. I mean, for people who have not seen him before, I mean,
And who took an electoral project and turned it into so much more.
Lauren, we can pull out of it. I think. Yeah, thanks.
Like I said, Gavin Newsom's watching that and going, ugh.
No.
He's
This is
really talented.
No, this is a moment. It is. We were talking about earlier. Oh, Abigail Spanberger might be on the short list. Sure, I'm not going to deny that.
Yeah, she's from the right state.
This guy's a national. This guy's going to be a national player. That doesn't mean he ever runs for national office. I'm not saying that, but you see, just in like, I find it interesting. He was ready to. He knew the whole world's watching, and he had a speech ready for it. This is a very polished and prepared person who's. I don't think New York City mayor's the last race he wants to run.
I'll just add, we've been talking about change and outsiders. The biggest applause line outside of like, hey, we did it, we won. The biggest applause line was, we toppled a political dynasty.
Having good life insurance is incredibly important. I know from personal experience. I was 16 when my father passed away. We didn't have any money. He didn't leave us in the best shape. My mother, single mother now, widow. Myself, 16, trying to figure out how am I going to pay for college. And lo and behold, my dad had one life insurance policy that we found. It wasn't a lot, but it was important at the time. And it's why I was able to go to college. Little did he know how important that would be in that moment. Well, guess what? That's why I am here to tell you about Ethos Life. They can provide you with peace of mind knowing your family is protected, even if the worst comes to pass. Ethos is an online platform that makes getting life insurance fast and easy, all designed to protect your family's future in minutes, not months. There's no complicated process, and it's 100% online. There's no medical exam required. You just answer a few health questions online. You can get a quote in as little as 10 minutes, and you can get same-day coverage without ever leaving your home. You can get up to $3 million in coverage, and some policies start as low as $2 a day. That would be billed monthly. As of March 2025, Business Insider named Ethos the #1 no medical exam instant life insurance provider. So protect your family with life insurance from Ethos. Get your free quote at ethos.com/Chuck. So again, that's ethos.com/Chuck. Application times may vary, and the rates themselves may vary as well. But trust me, life insurance is something you should really think about, especially if you've got a growing family.
That's Mamdani's work. I mean, it's very that just to wrap up very quickly with John. One thing I would say with Newsom is like, look, this is a guy who spent his entire life in politics. Like, how do you, it's like the same question I have about Josh Shapiro, the same question I have about Gretchen Whitmer. The same, like, these people have a long resume that 20 years ago you've been like, they're perfect to run for president. And now I look at it and I'm like, I think it's a problem. What do you make of that, John?
I think Newsom's going to have a big challenge on his hands because he's got progressive majorities in his state legislature that are going to be so fired up And he's always kind of tried to be their adult supervision. And now he's got, is he curbing that, or is he embracing that? And it'll be interesting for him in his final term.
It's a fine line to walk. Yeah.
Well, and John, you bring up a point that so many people outside of California don't understand. Newsom, Pelosi, Harris, they're the moderates.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. The progressives in California, man, that's super majority. Wow.
I always bring up my brother. He lives in San Francisco, and he's about as liberal as I think they come until he tells me about everyone else that lives in San Francisco. So,
well, Nancy
like
Pelosi's the most conservative person that could win her district.
It's remarkable.